Speaking of AJ, Paulie, he said he wanted to be undisputed in 2019, but then he said he's not going to attend this fight because he has obligations, and he's not even going to watch the fight because it comes on too late and he's going to be asleep. Such a fight that's so important in his division. Would Paulie Malignaggi not pay attention to a fight that important in his division?
First of all, this soda's flat. You guys told me just open it. I just opened this soda. It's flat as shit.
I see bubbles in the glass.
Yeah, but that shit is flat as shit.
You should have got a Coke.
I still do it for the taste though. That's crazy. Brand new bottle. God only knows how long they had that thing right there. Yeah, I don't know. With AJ not saying he's not going to watch the fight, those are just mind games. I think AJ's going to watch the fight. Maybe he'll watch it the next day. Maybe he'll watch it the same night. Really doesn't matter. I mean, he's interested either way. He's not going to just totally be uninterested in it. And if he's interested in becoming the undisputed heavyweight champion, he's got to be interested in the winner of this fight for sure, because they're not going to hand him the undisputed title. The WBC title is going to be owned by the winner of this fight tomorrow night or on Saturday night. So I think AJ, it's all mind games and whatnot. I give AJ credit for not getting caught up in all the warfare and the mental trash talk and the physical, and even the physical trash talk. You never see AJ really coming undone. I give him credit for that, and I think there's situations where you see like these guys. Yeah, it's entertaining, Deontay and Fury going at it in these press conferences and stuff like that. But you never see AJ losing his cool, and I think that's a big advantage he has in his demeanor in these big fights. But sometimes emotion can play a part for you in a positive way. And we're gonna find out Saturday night if that's the case.
Now, the winner of this fight, do you think that the winner of this fight is the best heavyweight in the division?
I don't think there is a best heavyweight in the division until they all fight each other. It's not as cut and dry, like I said, as it was with the Vladimir Klitschko era or even the Mike Tyson era in the late 80s, where you knew there was one guy and nobody's going to beat him, It's not as cut and dry, and I really don't think there's going to be a top guy until they fight each other, There's going to be great debates about it, and it'll keep people interested in the heavyweight division. That's the cool thing, but I think, eventually you need to make the fight.
Now, I'm from New York, you from New York. Mm-hmm. We got Big Baby Miller from New York. Mm-hmm. What do you think about Joe Big Baby Miller?
I think Big Baby is an interesting fighter, and I think he's a good fighter. I think he brings a lot to the table. The most underrated thing about Big Baby is mentally he's very strong. You know what I'm saying? He comes from a kickboxing background, an MMA background, and a boxing background. You can see he's just so calm in there. Mentally, nothing makes him panic, even if he's in the middle of a firefight. And I like that. I like that a lot about any fighter. And of course, I know Big Baby, and I like that about him. But I would like to see him a little more motivated in his training, for all intents and purposes. All the words are, he's not as motivated as he should be. Granted, and he's got great conditioning, so obviously he's more motivated than maybe we think. But the slight laziness, even inside the ring, because sometimes he'll kind of languish in there, get to your body, get to your head, try to break you down mentally. You can't stay in there with that kind of power when you're dealing with the power of it, like an AJ or a Wilder. You gotta figure out different creative ways to break them down, because those guys don't just break down mentally just because you keep walking them down, And it's harder to walk those guys down with the power they have, But it'd be interesting. I'll tell you what would be fun. Big Baby against Dillian White will be fun, because they're both kind of street guys and trash talkers, and Big Baby against Tyson Fury too will be fun, because again, trash talker. I think Big Baby's a fun part of the heavyweight division. And of course, as a New Yorker, I'm always rooting for him, but we'll see. We'll see if he gets a shot.